Before 1970, everyone was hot and healthy. But what happened? Follow me down this rabbit hole and let's find out why people at the beach used to look like this. Here are some of the comparison pictures to the current trends. A group of high school students posing for the camera in 1973. Here's what they look like. Here's a group of people walking all trim. And I know what you're about to say. Everyone was smoking themselves thin or on diet pills. And that's just not that accurate. Charlie's Angels were another example of what people actually looked like back then. The food has changed since then. In fact, everyone has 17% more body fat than they did in the year that I was born, which was 1977. Portions were much smaller. People generally ate at home. You only ate French fries once or twice a year. And one of those times was when you went downtown or down the valley to go school shopping. You maybe drank a Pepsi or a Coke at home, maybe once or twice a year, maybe on the holidays. So what's the change? The most unhealthy foods became the cheapest. That drove people to consume more of them. As many people started gaining weight, they would go to their doctor. Mainstream medicine moved from let's address the diet and lifestyle to don't worry about that, there's a pill for that. As food started to change, we started seeing growth in obesity and a 10-year lag for growth in type 2 diabetes. Prediabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all of these issues associated with processed foods. And it was 1974 that Kellogg's came up with their ad campaign that was breakfast was the most important meal of the day to sell more breakfast cereal to unsuspecting families. Fiber started coming out of the food to extend the shelf life. We'd get hungrier sooner and we wouldn't feel full, so we'd eat more. Fat was removed so everything tasted like cardboard. So they put more sugar back into it. So it seemed more palatable. Once that food started tasting better, it became more and more addictive. They started adding carbohydrates to everything. With fiber stripped out and sugar being added, people started to look more like this. But you're wondering what we do about it now. One of the hacks is to add fiber back into our diet and take the sugar back out. The amount of fiber that you need each day is the equivalent to 5 apples and